Hey guys. So today is Mary Magdalene's feast day. It's July 22nd. So I'm wearing red to honor her. And she's been hanging out with me a bunch lately. But she's here today and she wants to do a clearing. And I feel like she wants to channel too. Um, Give us a message. And she told me to bring my cards outside. So we're going to do a reading. It'll be the first reading that I post onto YouTube because I've been not sharing that. um, so I do read tarot. Um, the way that I read though, I use the cards kind of as like a clarification, and I do channeled first, and then I pull the cards out afterwards. So I'm just going to, right now I'm just getting my vibration to where it like the highest it can be, so that Mary can come through and I can step backwards, so she could step forwards and I could step backwards, because that's kind of how it works when, at least for me, when I channel. I'm fully present here in this moment, but depending on who comes through and how they come through, sometimes I call it like a full body takeover, where they kind of like, I just step all the way backward, like I step all the way back, like my beingness, me, my essence, I step all the way back and I allow for them to come forward, because they're always here, their energy is always with me, um, and so I just kind of allow them to kind of take over, like they jump in the driver's seat and I jump in the back seat and I let them drive. So I do that with my higher self a lot. Um, do that with Yeshua. He comes through a lot. But today we're going to do it with Mary. And so if you don't know who Mary Magdalene is, there's a lot of misconceptions about her and who she is. And so I grew up with a very Irish Catholic background. But I don't practice Christianity, I don't practice Catholicism, I don't really practice any kind of religion inside of a church. As far as religions go, the one that resonates deepest with me is Hinduism. But I heard of Mary when I was growing up in the church, but I didn't really learn about her until like this past year, when she really became very prominent in my life. You know, that my guys have always been around, but I haven't always like acknowledged them, you know. Um, so this past like year and a half, she's really been very, very prominent, and she's been teaching me a lot, a lot, like a lot about the divine feminine and our origins, and about, you know, the mother and all of that great stuff that comes with Mary Magdalene. Sorry, I'm getting to that zone, so it's getting hard to talk right now. That song's coming back. I've had this song playing in my head like almost all morning, and it seems very familiar. I don't really know where it's from. I don't know if I've heard it before, or if it's just coming through pure channel and that's where I'm remembering it from, is from like channeled states or dream states. But it's very etheric, and it's basically like, I don't know if it's one or multiple women, but their voices are very etheric, and it goes ba-ti dum da 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 da, ba-ti dum ba da, ba-ti dum ba da dum, ba-ti dum da da da. And there's like very etheric music playing in the background. It could be like a harp, and it's kind of just like going in tune with the same ba-ti-dum, ba-ti-da-da, na-na-na, ba-ti-dum, ba-ti-da. so first we're going to do a clearing. And these energies are very intense, so if you're not used to energy work, definitely make sure that you have time to rest after this. It's highly recommended so that you can allow for it to integrate. And also make sure that you're drinking a lot of water. It's very important. I'm actually going to have a sip right now. And I apologize ahead of time. I burp when I do very deep transmutation, and I feel it. It's definitely going to happen. See? Told you. So I apologize ahead of time to be burping throughout this video. So right now we're clearing out our womb space. There's something about Mary. That's a movie, I think. But there really is something about Mary. Very special. I'm being shown the chalice, the symbol for the chalice, the Holy Grail. So we're just clearing this as we become the chalice and the Holy Grail. Oh, excuse me. That song is coming through again, so I'm just gonna hum it. Ba-dee-dum, ba-dee-dum, ba-da-da. Ba-dee-dum, ba-dee-dum. Ba-dee-dum, ba-dee-dum, ba-da-da-da. Ba-dee-dum, ba-dee-dum. Ba-dee-dum, ba-dee-dum. Ba-dee-dum, ba-dee-dum. Ba-dee-dum, ba-dee-dum. Ba-dee-dum, ba-dee-dum. I'm being shown like the visual of sweeping, like sweeping out from under the rug. So we're just sweeping everything out from under the rug that we have been sweeping under the rug and trying to avoid with avoidance. Everything that we've been having resistance to that we just decided to like sweep under the rug so that our, like our mom would think that our room was clean. But really, we didn't clean it. All we did was hide everything under the rug and under the bed. So we're just sweeping, 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 clearing and lining, clearing and lining, aligning, aligning, aligning. Focusing on the throat chakra. You can speak your truth, but in order to speak your truth, you need to know your truth. Oh. Picking up resistance. Breathe into the resistance. Let it be. Let it flow. Whew. It's a very deep release. Some of you are crying. I have tears starting to fall. It's okay. Just let it out. Let it go. Let it go. Picking up resistance. What I want you to do is breathe into your lower back on the right hand side. Ooh, yeah, right there. Just breathe into that. Oh, that's better. Hmm. Gone with the wind. We made it funny. Becoming, becoming the Holy Grail. Releasing all kinds of ways right now. Oh boy. This is deep, guys. Make sure you drink your water. Make sure you take the time to rest after this. I was going to do some yoga after this. I had planned it, but I'm going to just lay down and watch a movie or maybe even just take a nap. Ashura's here, Lady Ashura. There's a lot coming in right now. It's hard to put words to it that are understandable in this third dimensional realm. Because what's coming through is very high dimensional, very high vibrational. And they are upgrades. You want to call them that? Because we are spiritual technology. That's why I love technology so much. Resonate with it very deeply. But we are spiritual technology. And much like other technology that gets upgrades, we receive upgrades too. In our bodies, and in our minds, in our hearts, and in our DNA. And so these upgrades that are coming through, for all of the places that I just mentioned, our body, our hearts, our minds, our DNA, helping to expand the consciousness, expand your heart space, Some of you might be feeling it in your heart space or in the back, in your back. Just breathe into it. This is going to integrate slowly in chunks. Definitely take time to rest and allow for it to finish coming through and allow for the integration, the first integration process. And then the second integration process will be when you sleep tonight and the next 3 nights. Your activations will all come on individually in their own time. It's hard to say exactly when because there's going to be a lot of people who watch this and it's going to be different for everyone. Everyone's at a different space in their journey. If you are new to energy work or new to dedicating this time to expanding yourself, then it's going to take longer than somebody like this channel, Gem, as she likes to be called, who has been doing the work for 10 years. Her integration process will be faster than somebody who has not done the work yet. But this will start you on that path. Like a catalyst, as she likes to call herself, and one of her gifts that she has been given, the catalyst, the thing that starts it all, the domino effect. And if you are somewhere in between the beginning of the journey and this point in the journey where this specific channel is, then your process will also be different. I think that is easy for you to understand. It is important to be grounded during this process, but also in all areas of your life. No matter what you are doing, you should always be grounded. I would like for you to visualize roots coming from you and extending deep down into the Mother Earth. Allow these roots to ground you in this process, in this here and this now. Allow for the roots to go deep and deep and deep. I've got my roots down, 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 deep. That's a good song. Resilient by Rising Appalachia. But these roots, as you allow them to go deep into Gaia, into Mother Earth, they ground you into your physicality, into your here and now, and allow for you to integrate in this process. They allow for you to live a life of ease and to choose the path of least resistance. You should visualize these roots every day as this channel, our precious gem, has done with you here. She has done a grounding challenge to help you to build that habit of grounding daily. For she learned the hard way what happens when you do not ground yourself and you have higher energies coming through. It was not a fun process. She can tell you that on her own in another video. Bringing in more light. Bringing in light of the platinum white vibration. Bringing in light of the crystalline vibration. Bringing in light of the diamond vibration. And bringing in light of the rainbow vibration. Aligning these lights within your system and seeding them deep so that they can activate on their own when you have reached that specific timeline. Thank you for being here with us. We are recalibrating the channel's system as we leave. Well, more like she explained, as we take the back seat. We are now bringing her forward. Thank you, Mary Magdalene. Thank you, Ashra. Thank you, Isis. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you, Michael. I'm just coming fully present now, and also kind of just trying to, I can't find the word for it. I know there's a word for it. But I'm trying to process really everything. As you can see, my gifts and abilities have been evolving very quickly and changing and growing. I've been channeling for a long time, but this kind of channel, the full body channel where they just come in, is very new to me, and this is actually the first time I'm filming it and sharing it with anybody. I've done it in a couple of sessions, private sessions, one-on-one, and I've done it for myself. But this was very different from all of the things that I've been doing. There was a lot of new things that came through. So I'm kind of just integrating that and processing that. And then I'm going to pull a self-care card because she wants us, Mary Magdalene specifically, wants us to focus on self-care. Because because it's very important. So I'm going to, we're going to do this like pick a card style, I guess. I didn't bring any crystals out here with me. I have my little box of stones right here in front of me. So I got my eggs because I'm going to make some cascarilla. I like to sit them outside in the sun instead of baking them. I let them wash off in the rain, and then I just bake them in the sunshine. My hands are slippery. I'm like all sweaty. Okay, so I've got some rose quartz. I forget what this one's called. And some calcite. So this is going to be pile 1. It's the rose quartz. Some calcite. Actually, I think these are both calcite. I'm not sure. But this is some yellow calcite. And this is some green Amazonite, they're saying. I don't know. I'll have to look it up and check it out. My feet like fell asleep. Oh my god. Okay. So I'm going to pull a couple for each pile. So we're going to go for the rose quartz pile 1. If that's what you picked. Just let it pick intuitively. If you're drawn to all 3 piles, then you need to hear all 3 messages. If you're only drawn to 1, then just go to that one. And if you're drawn to only to 2, then just pick whatever is calling to you. My attention was brought to the box. So I'm going to share with you what it says on the bottom of the box, and I'll show it to you later when I'm done shuffling. But it says, take care of yourself so you can shine your soul's light. Okay, so self-care is really, really important for everyone, but especially so if you're trying to, or you do spiritual work, or you're wanting to do spiritual work, and you're wanting to channel, and you're wanting to get into light language and opening up to all of those possibilities, the infinite possibilities that are within you. You definitely need to be taking care of yourself and doing self-care. It's really, really important. And if you've been practicing any type of spiritual work, doing tarot or channeling, you need to be doing self-care. If you're not doing so, you need to start doing so, and you need to start clearing your channel. You need to clear your energy field, especially if you're working with other people. It is so, 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 so very important. Not everything that comes through from the spiritual realms is of the highest light and love, and it is important to acknowledge that. I'm not saying this to cause any fear. I am saying this because it is important, and obviously somebody who's listening needs to hear this, and I'm not trying to call you out and make you feel bad for it, but it is something that needs to be done with care. You need to be aware of what you're pulling through. You need to be aware of what you are engaging with. You need to be aware of who you are working with and making sure they are truly of the light, not of the false light, or not of the absence of light, or how we like to say, negativity. Okay, so first card that popped out here for the Rose Quartz group is Dance. Dancing is a really great practice for self-care. It's also really great for helping to get the energy to flow through you. You can do meditative dancing. You can just do any, like, dancing like nobody's watching without any kind of a purpose. There's all kinds of dance, and it is very, 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 very healthy for you. It's a great way to keep energy flowing. I'm going to read what it says in the... I usually don't read the books when I do readings, but I was called to look at it, and to specifically I was drawn to the light language that's on her womb. It's about healing. So okay, they have a mantra in here. That's why they want us to read the book. Maybe I should read the books more often. I feel empowered to express myself through movement, embracing my unique dance style. Okay, so that's the mantra. So you should repeat that to yourself while you're dancing. It's very powerful if you do that, okay? And here's what it says. Dancing can be an incredibly liberating experience, allowing for a unique form of self-expression and a more profound sense of embodiment. It allows for us to return to the body in the here and now, to clear energetic blocks and to push our physical limitations and to stretch into new realms of movement and creativity. So when you want to put on your dancing shoes or go barefoot, it's time to move and shake what your mama gave you. Take a dance class, watch a video tutorial about a specific dance style, or just enjoy dancing at home for your own pleasure. As you gain more confidence in your ability to move and express yourself, you might try ecstatic dance, nights out dancing at a club, burlesque, dancing for your lover, or even taking a class and performing on stage. If you have a physical limitation that prevents you from dancing, try a closed eye meditation in which you visualize yourself dancing. While doing so, notice how your energy is moving and release any limiting beliefs and old stories that are no longer serving you. And there's a journal prompt here too. So the journal prompt is, do you feel uncomfortable dancing? If yes, what style of dance makes you feel most radiant and best express yourself? If no, why do you feel uncomfortable, and how do you think you could work through this discomfort? Sorry, it gets hard to read when I'm like in this state. I'm gonna pull one more, and then we're gonna move to pile 2. Oop, okay. I guess we wanted more than one more, so read, connect with crystals, connect with rose quartz. That was their crystal here. Connect with rose quartz. Start with that and then see what else calls to you. Hydrate. Hydration is really so very important. It's really important to drink water. I've been loving seltzer water lately, especially Perrier, however you say it, the fancy stuff in the glass bottle. The lime one is so good. There's also Polar. That one's good. I even like that one in the can. It's very nice. Kind of reminds me of back when I was drinking all the soda with the nice little pop. I'm holding it in my hand. Yeah, it's good for that. Okay, make an altar. If you don't already have an altar, make one. If you already do have an altar, spend some time at it. Maybe rearrange it, clean it out, change some things around. And alone time. So it's a great time to kind of go into hermit mode and focus on these things. Let me go read these, what they say. So, mantra. I enjoy expanding my mind. Whether the book is a fantasy novel or a work of nonfiction, reading opens us to new perspectives and expands our minds. Get your hands on a book that gets you excited. Borrow one from a friend, visit your local library and ask the librarian for top picks, or go to a bookstore and browse the recommended titles and tables. Turn the experience of discovering what's just right for you into an adventure. Make sure you set aside some time to read a few pages each day. This self-care practice can be perfect for beginning your day or winding down an evening. Consider how reaching for a book instead of your phone could support you in finding more balance. And the journal prompt is, what was your favorite book to read as a kid, and how does it make you feel? To think about reading now. crystals. 17. I just saw 1717. It was definitely a mistake because fire is supposed to is on page 19. So that is a synchronicity for someone out there. If you're into numerology, and angel number is 1717. Okay, so 11, connect with crystals. The mantra is, I am guardian of the crystals, and I allow their healing energies and ancient wisdom to crystallize in my body. Crystals are living sentient beings. They really are. I love crystals. They are keepers of wisdom and light, offering a connection to other realms. You can talk to them out loud or telepathically in waking life, as well as in your dreams and meditations. They can inspire different energies within you. They can amplify your intentions. They can attract, absorb, and repel energies. Whatever you're working on, there's a crystal for that purpose. For example, rose quartz. That's another synchronicity, rose quartz. That's what we picked, and that's what they're talking about right here. Rose quartz is known for inspiring self-love. Citrine is used to call in abundance. Blue crystals like sodalite or kyanite are linked with the throat chakra to cultivate clear communication. It is the perfect time to learn more about the properties of different crystals and begin working with them in more profound ways. Try holding a crystal in the palm of your left hand while meditating. Feel into its energy and pay attention to what thoughts, feelings, and visions come to mind. Sleep with a crystal under your pillow and notice how it impacts your dreams. Oh my god, my hands are so sparkly and shiny. My body is too. My light body has been activating. I don't know if it's showing up on camera. But so if you have been doing a lot of the work and you've been having your activations, you're going to start seeing that, your crystalline body coming through. Sorry, it distracted me. And we're talking about crystals, so maybe that was something that's important to you for you to hear. Try holding a crystal in the palm of your left hand while meditating. Feel into its energy and pay attention to what thoughts, feelings, and visions come to mind. Sleep with a crystal under your pillow and notice how it impacts your dreams. Carry a crystal in your pocket or purse to keep its energy with you throughout the day. I do all of these things. I have pillows under my pillow. I have crystals under my pillow. I'm not putting one in today because this shirt won't support them, but usually if I'm wearing a bra or some kind of a tank top, I stick them in my bra. I usually have my crystal around my neck, but it's clearing in the sun over here. Yeah, I have them on my altar. I put them in my drinks and I make elixirs with them. If you're going to do that though, make sure that you read about the properties of the crystal and make sure that it's safe for ingestion. They also make crystal dildos, but again, you have to look and do the research and make sure that it's authentic and make sure that it is safe to insert into your body, because not all crystals are safe for insertion or for consumption. And some crystals, there are like 2 that are really not even safe for like humans to touch. They're just like there to look at and enjoy their energy and not to touch with our bare hands. I was just going to talk about how I like to make grids, and the next part in the book is crystal grids. Making a grid is really fun and awesome. I have a little grid that's set up in my room by my altar where I do my ancestor money. So you can make a crystal grid by arranging a collection of crystals into any pattern. This simple action can bring extra energy into your sacred space as well as give power to all that you are manifesting. Look for opportunities to mine crystals yourself in an ethical way. You may be surprised by what local options are available. It can be very fun to buy crystals and receive them as gifts, but finding one yourself in nature is an incredibly rewarding experience. What crystal do you this is the journal prompt here. What crystal do you resonate with the most or find the most attractive? Most likely, if you chose the rose quartz, you're going to pick rose quartz as what resonates for you for your journal prompting. But who knows? It might be a different crystal. So, hydrate. Hydration is important. I'm actually gonna do it right now. Yeah. We're gonna hydrate right now after I find the page. Showing up so much on my hands. I was gonna say bad, but so profoundly, like, and I haven't touched glitter in like a month, maybe like 2-3 weeks, but I didn't have any glitter on me when I came outside. Hydrate. Mantra. I am made of water and in touch with the tides of life. Water is life. It's a resource we need to greet with deep reverence and respect. On this blue planet, water is in abundance. However, clean, fresh drinking water can be challenging to find in some communities. Whenever possible, go out of your way to have enough clean water to drink and set the intention to make drinking water a sacred experience. Infuse your water with positive intentions. I do this all the time. I love to do it. I do not put anything into my body without infusing it with love and positivity and intentions, depending on what I'm doing. I also bless everything I put into my body, including food and water. And again, like I was saying with the crystals, you can put crystals into your water to charge them and to infuse them with those properties of the crystal. You just have to do your research on the crystal and make sure that it's okay for ingestion, because if you don't, you will get sick. It happens. Trust me, I learned that the hard way. Adorn your water vessels with sacred symbols and uplifting words to infuse the contents with positive vibes. Drink spring water to enjoy many vital minerals and nourish your body. Remain in awareness of how blessed you are to have clean drinking water, and be mindful of how you can ensure that others have it too. Through making eco-conscious choices, you can help preserve the resources of this planet and support access to clean drinking water for all beings. And the journal prompt is, are you happy with your water source? If not, how can you upgrade your water supply? Ooh. So we have alone time and make an altar. I think make an altar came first, so we'll do that one first. Here. $25. Okay. Make an altar. I dedicate space for my sacred ritual practices. An altar is a place to gather sacred objects, set intentions, reflect, pray, and feel connected to your spirit and the universe. Whether simple or elaborate, permanent or temporary, small or big, inside a home or outside in nature, it is a space for honoring the people, places, things, and activities that enrich the soul. Tune into what feels right for you. Do you need to refresh your altar space or create a new one? You can create anything from a money altar to a fertility altar, but whatever direction you go in, begin with intention. Look inside yourself for clarity on what you want to focus on. Photos, crystals, candles, animal totems, and objects to represent the 5 elements, earth, air, water, fire, and ether, are all perfect items to use. Intuitively select items that feel right and meaningful for you. Craft your altar to reflect your own creative power and the sacredness you bring to everyday life. Sit in front of it and focus on meditating on manifesting your intention. Remember that the altar itself does not hold the power of manifestation, but the energy within you as you interact with it does. And the journal prompting is, what do you feel that your altar is missing that you would like to add? Or if you don't have an altar, what is stopping you from creating one? And like they said, altars can look any way you want. My pyramid is basically an altar. It is a sacred space for me to come and to meditate and spend time in every day. I put, like, when I collect rainwater, these are empty now because I use them. I put the jars out here in the middle of my pyramid. I put my workout gear in the middle of my pyramid to help me to charge them. I put my stones in my pyramid. I do all kinds of things. I put everything in my pyramid. and alone time. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Remember that from Angelica from the Rugrats when she was like using Charlotte's credit card to order stuff? She called the number 555 5555. Since I'm wanting to say that so many times, that's probably another synchronicity for you with numerology and angel numbers. So the mantra is, I make time to focus on myself. Joyously explore your alone time. Think about what you would like to do in solitude, then plan so that your time is freed up and your commitments are put on pause. Find peace and stillness by completely tuning into your own needs. You can keep it simple and plan something like a quiet night at home to journal and be introspective. Go for a walk, work on a creative project, meditate, or try any solo activity that feels restorative to you. Be sure to communicate to your loved ones how important that is to you. Make them aware of how it allows you to show up more fully in daily life. That way, they can support you by respecting the time you need to be alone without interruption. How does having alone time make you feel? What emotions and memories come up for you when you're alone? Alone time can be tough, especially if you've been through a lot of trauma. But it's really important, and I promise you, as somebody who's been through a hell of a lot of fucking trauma and avoided alone time for a really long time, and avoided like facing those feelings, that once you actually just do it, once you just face it and sit with yourself, it feels a lot better. It gets a lot better. It sucks in that moment when you're facing it and you're doing all of that shadow work and diving deep into all of those things that you were trying to like ignore and forget about and forget even happened. But once you really dive into it, like it changes things. Like, look at me. Like, if you're just meeting me, you probably are just like, what changed about you? But if you know me even just like a couple of months ago, you would know. So group 2, I think, was this one. I don't know why I was... Oh, it was back to connecting with crystals. So group 2, this was this crystal. Let's go ahead and get some cards for group 2. I got that song again. There's like one more that wants to come out here, or maybe a couple more, but definitely need a shovel. What else do we need for group 2? What else do we need for group 2? What else do we need for group 2? For group 2, for group 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Haha! We got the last. We got the last 2 for group 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Look that up. Angel numbers, numerology. Okay, so let's do it in the order that they came out here. So we got massage. Massage is really great. It helps to move energy. Usually when we have like muscle aches and fatigue, it's because we have energy that's stuck and blocked and it needs to move. And so when we do a massage, it helps to like move it and get it flowing, and it also is just really relaxing and it feels fucking amazing. So you should, if you don't have the ability to go and get a massage, I know that we're still in the middle of COVID, even though everybody wants to pretend that we're not. We are. It is very real. So if you don't have the ability to safely go and get a massage, maybe ask someone that lives with you to give you one if you're comfortable with that, or if not, you can do self-massage. I give myself massages all the time, especially on my feet, which I'm gonna have to do after this because my feet are like on pins and needles. They're just like, they don't exist right now. They don't exist right now. Take a walk. Walking is really great for clearing your mind. It also gets you into a meditative state and allows for ideas, thoughts, feelings to come and for things to go that don't need to be there anymore. It's really great. Make a meal. So make yourself a nice healthy meal. What I like to do when I cook and make myself a meal is I put my intentions into it and I pray over them and I bless them. I know praying, if you're not religious, praying sounds really weird, but you don't have to be religious to pray. You don't have to pray to like the Christian God or, you know, Christianity's vision of God. You can just pray to whatever you believe in, whoever you believe in. You can even just pray to yourself, but just pray. And pray over your meal and make it a healthy meal and fill it with something that makes you happy and joyous and just feels good. And if you can incorporate like colors of the rainbow, it's really good for you, especially like if you're working on a specific chakra. Like let's say you're working on your root chakra and you're doing a lot of that really tough work on your root chakra that's, you know, on those blocks and building that foundation of security and helping yourself to feel secure, then make sure you have a lot of red food. Eat like tomatoes, eat some red peppers and stuff like that. And whatever chakra that you're working on, bring foods of that color into your diet, and it really helps you to bring that into alignment. Clear your energy field. So I think we said it with walking and a massage, right? Those are two great ways to clear your energy field. If you sat through this whole video, then that was a really great deep clearing. You can also clear your own energy field with energy that way. You can use sage. She's using sage here in this in the card. You can use sage. You can, one of the ways I love to clear my energy field is in the shower. You can do it really simply and just visualize the water is clearing your energy, or you can be a little extra like me and you can bring salt into the shower with you and make a nice little salt scrub with some coconut oil, and you can scrub your body with that. And as you scrub your body, just visualize all of the negativity leaving your body and that the water is cleansing and clearing and flowing that. If it's raining, go dance in the rain. I am telling you, so many people look down upon it and think it's weird. I love dancing in the rain. Whenever it rains, I go out and I spend some time in it and I just let it clear all my worries away and clear my energy field. It is so nice. Rainwater is so powerful. And drinking tea. Drinking tea is great. I drink goddess tea every day. Sometimes I drink it in the morning. Sometimes I drink it at night. I tend to lean towards drinking it at night. I make it a little bit different between, you know, whether it's morning or daytime, but my goddess tea is, it's called golden milk. It's just turmeric tea, basically. So my main ingredients for that is just turmeric, ground ginger, and cinnamon, and then just like 2 little things. I don't really like pepper, but pepper helps for your body to be able to ingest and incorporate all of the great goodness from that. So you can do that. You can add things to it, like at nighttime I like to mix chamomile into that, and it's like a nice relaxing sleepy time tea. And if I'm drinking my goddess tea in the morning, I like to throw a bag of chai tea in there, usually spiced vanilla, because it has just a little tiny bit of caffeine, just enough caffeine for me. Caffeine, too much of it for me. Or if you're sensitive, you know, if you have anxiety, yeah, try to stay away from caffeine, but small amounts in moderate, you know, uses, it's good for you, as long as you're not going overboard. So every now and then I like to have it in the morning with some chai tea. But any kind of tea that calls to you, especially herbal tea, it helps raise your vibration, and it's just good for you all around. So let's see what the book has to say. Massage. So the mantra is, I am fully relaxed and feel peaceful in my body. Bodies love to be touched. Massages are a vital part of self-care because most people live with some amount of discomfort. Sometimes specific places in our bodies scream out for attention through pain, while others make more subtle requests through stiffness and limited mobility. Before you start a massage, scan your body from head to toe. Feel into the areas where you're holding tension. Set the intention to release your physical and emotional discomfort during the massage. If it's within your budget, book a massage with a professional as a royal treatment for yourself. Alternatively, create a relaxing space at home with subtle lighting, aromatherapy, and candles by setting an intention. Massage your hands and feet, exploring reflexology techniques or your own intuitive movements. You can also ask, that was hot. It was on my legs, sorry. You can also ask a loved one if you'd like to exchange massages with you. Remain mindful throughout the process and see what comes up for you in physical, emotional, and spiritual levels as you give and receive both the gift of touch. The journal prompt is, what part of your body needs a massage right now? My legs need a massage right now. I've been sitting for over an hour and they are just my feet too. So massage, right? Take a walk. 65. 65. No, not 55. 65. Take a walk. The mantra is, with each step forward, I release what no longer serves me. Experience a moving meditation and nourish your body, your mind, body, and spirit simultaneously by carving out time to go on a walk. Excuse me, transmutation. Where was I? Carving out time to go on a walk. Commit to making a week-long routine where you go on one each day, even if it's only for a short time. Journal about how this time makes you feel and the revelations that come during your walks. Soon you'll see how much balance and joy they bring to your day. Go out into nature, be physically active, meditate, and be in awe of Mama Nature's beauty all at once. To keep things interesting, find somewhere local that you haven't been to before and would like to explore it, like a park, trail, or botanical garden. Schedule a walking date with a loved one for something different to do together. And the journal prompt is, what sights, sounds, and smells do you notice when you go for walks, and how do these things make you feel? Make a meal. 43. The mantra here is, I am nourished by food infused with love. When made with love and intention, food has the power to nourish your body beyond a physical level. Prepare yourself a beautiful meal that's healthy and delicious, perhaps a favorite from childhood or a dish with seasonal ingredients brought from a market or shop offering organic and local produce. Remain mindful and present throughout the entire process, consciously infusing love and gratitude into the food that you make. Eat it with the same level of presence and appreciation. Whether you are hosting a grand feast with loved ones or a weeknight dinner for one, a simple dish, or the most complex cuisine, take great pride in knowing that your two hands created it. And the journal prompt here is, what is your favorite meal from childhood? How can you recreate this meal for yourself and make it equally meaningful and tasty? Clear your field, clear your field, clear your field. 15. Clear your energy field. The mantra is, my energy is clear, my mind is clear, my heart is full of love. In the same way that we need to clean our homes, we need to clean our energy fields. Through energy clearing, we can remove blocks, leaks, and entities or spirits that have attached to us. This process also helps us to free ourselves of any emotions or stories that others have implanted. Go away. Shoe fly, bottom. This process helps free us ourselves any emotions or stories that others have implanted within us that are no longer serving us. Start to clear your energy field by taking a few deep breaths, emptying your mind, and visualize being surrounded by a white or golden light. Use tools like sage, palo santo, incense, crystals, candles, or water to cleanse your metaphysical body. You'll know your energy is clear when you experience a sense of weight lifting from your shoulders. Feel yourself coming to a more peaceful and loving vibration. If you're having trouble getting to this point, you can seek the support of a professional energy worker and try Reiki, chakra balancing, theta healing, or another type of energy work session, like light language or cosmic energy healing, or there's so many different healing modalities that deal with energy. I'm a channel for Reiki, I'm a channel for Theta healing, I'm a channel for cosmic energy healing, and I'm a channel for light language. If you're interested, I do offer sessions on that. For significant issues, it may take long-term commitment to clear your energy field. However, once you do, you'll feel the difference and see the changes reflected in all areas of your life. The journal prompt is, when do you struggle to maintain clear energy? I struggle to maintain clear energy when I'm stressed. So that's kind of helped to guide you into that. I feel like somebody was just like, how am I supposed to know that? That's how you're supposed to know that, by noticing when things are more difficult for you, when things, like when you feel cloudy and you like feel confused or you feel stagnant and stuck, clear your energy. Clear it, clear it, clear it, clear it. I'm hearing that song. Whistle while you work. Oh, that's funny. This card was 32. We just had a card 32, and now we're turning to page 32. So 32, 32. Angel numbers. Angel number alert. Angel nerd. Nerd alert. Nerd alert. Okay, 21. Drink tea. I'm inspired by the wisdom of the plants and the beauty of ceremony. The preservation, preparation, presentation, and drinking of tea is an ancient ceremony, one that has a lot to teach us about the reverence and care we can show our guests and ourselves in simple moments. You can create your own personal ritual with any drink, whether it's tea, a smoothie, coffee, an elixir, or soda, with the right intention and setting. By being incredibly present in the now, feeling sincere gratitude for the drink you are consuming, and savoring the flavors and sensations fully, you can elevate a simple sip into a mindful, awakened moment in your day. You can even do this with soda, guys. If you were addicted to soda, like I was, you can make it a healthier experience. It's not going to eliminate all of this crap that's in it that you shouldn't be putting into your body, but you can make it a healthier experience just by doing that, right? I'm going to say that again, right? By being incredibly present in the now, feeling sincere gratitude for the drink you are consuming, and savoring the flavors and sensations fully, you can elevate a simple sip into a mindful, awakened moment in your day. I wanted to say simp. So someone's got a simp, or someone is a simp. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being a simp. Okay, so journal prompt. How do you feel when you drink tea or another beverage with intention? Taking the time to enjoy it without any distractions and focusing on all the flavors and feelings that arise. That was beautiful. Let's do a third group. Third group with this rock that is so hot it burned my leg. The green one. Green Amazonite, or green ammonite, I think they're saying, for green Amazonite. I don't know, it's green and sparkly. It's shiny. It's shiny. Shiny, 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 shiny. It's really weird. I don't know how this resonates with whoever is in this group, but shiny just automatically brought this saying into my mind. I see your honey, so bright and shiny. You better hide it before I bite it. So, I don't know what that means for somebody, but it means something. It means something to somebody. Group 3. Little group 3 need to know about their self-care. What should they be doing to love themselves? Yeah. Yeah, can we have some cards for group 3, please? It's very hot. I want to finish this and go inside of this shade. Oop, that one was wanting to come out. Sing, haha. I was just kind of singing a little bit. I like to sing a lot. I like to sing about the moon and the June and the tuna. About a T for a two and a B and a U. I love it too. I love it to sing. Singing is so good for you. It also clears your energy field. It raises your vibration. It helps you align with certain vibrations. Like if you're trying to align to a certain vibration, saying, when I'm really sad and going through stuff, I will sing. I have like a playlist and songs that start out like, they start out meeting me where I am, right, in that sadness, but they bring me, like the playlist gradually brings me up to the higher vibration. I actually have a lot of videos on YouTube of me physically going through that and doing it when I was having some tough times. Alright, what else does groups we need? What else do they need to sing? What else do they need to sing it to themselves? Looking in the mirror. Looking in the mirror. Abundance planning. Ooh, exciting. It says living expenses on there, but I saw wings, so I don't know. Something about wings is very synchronistic for somebody of it, or a sign that someone asked for. Wing it. Wing it. Positive affirmations, those are great. You can say them in the morning when you wake up. You can say them to yourself throughout the day. If you look at yourself in the mirror and say positive affirmations, it is so powerful, especially if you look yourself in the eyes when you do it, because your eyes are very powerful. You can also, if you find affirmations to be weird, you can find subliminal affirmations, where the affirmations are programmed subliminally under music tracks, and it helps for you to you take them in without really paying attention to them, and it goes down deep into subconscious levels and changes things within you. We got watch a movie. Watching a movie is really great. Watching movies all day, every day, not so great, but every now and then taking the time to watch a movie and just relax and enjoy time alone is really great. Very healthy for you. Can we have one more, please? Can we have one more, please? Or just however many more you want to give us? Okay, thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to show you guys the box. Take care of yourself so your soul can shine. I'm going to put these cards in here. Okay. Okay. So, sing. Just sing. Sing it together. And then there's that other one. Sing. Sing a song. Make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry if it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing. Sing a song. So the mantra here is, my voice uplifts all who hear it. You have a unique voice and carry deep wisdom that the world needs to hear. You can share your words in any way you like, even singing them. Many of us have fear when it comes to singing, to sharing our voices, but expressing ourselves through song can be unexpectedly freeing. Try writing a song for fun and as a way to convey what you are feeling. Sing it to yourself and notice how it makes you feel in the moment. Record it and play it back for yourself. What emotions come up? Does it empower you or make you feel shy? Sing your favorite song in public at an open mic, singing circle, or a karaoke bar to break through the fear and experience new levels of self-expression. Sing at home or in your car to delight yourself and elevate the vibe. Sing to your heart's content. Journal prompt. What are your favorite song lyrics right now, and how does hearing them make you feel? One thing that they didn't have in here is just like breaking out into song randomly. It's something that I do, honestly. Like sometimes I'll be like in the fridge and I'll be like, I'm in the fridge. Yeah, I'm gonna have some lunch. Yeah, I'm finding food. Yeah, and I just like, I don't know, sing about whatever the fuck I'm doing. It's so weird and random, and some people probably hate it and think it's like the weirdest fucking thing ever, but it's just something I do. You know, I like to sing it. I like to sing about the moon and a June and a June. So abundance planning. So we've got numbers 10, 20, 50, and 100, and it says, ooh, transmuting here something around that about abundance, living expenses, education and business, self-development, savings, travel, free, keep track of your finances, don't shop when you're hungry, make money. So abundance planning is number one. We number one. Okay. Mantra. I attract a level of abundance and alignments with my self-worth and reflective of my generous nature. I attract a level of abundance in alignment with my self-worth and reflective of my generous nature. Your financial health is an essential aspect of your they want me to say it one more time. Okay. I attract a level of abundance in alignment with my self-worth and reflective of my generous nature. You just said one more time. One more time again. I attract a level of abundance in alignment with my self-worth and reflective of my generous nature. Okay, I'm not saying it any more times. They can say it themselves, and if you want me to repeat it, I'll do it to myself later. God, I want to get through these. Thank you. Sorry to be a brat. Okay, back onto here. Your financial health is an essential aspect of your overall wellness practice. It's time to take a closer look at how you're spending, saving, and making money. To begin, review all your bank accounts, investments, and credit cards, as well as any loans you're carrying. Doing so will help you get clear on your financial status. Then, make a practical plan to lower your expenses, increase your income and savings, and repay your debt. An excellent place to start is at your local bank with a financial advisor. Work with a bank or advisor to optimize your accounts to have the lowest fees and highest interest rates possible. In addition, you can get set up with automatic bill payments, transfer monthly deposits into a savings account, and begin consolidating any debt you may have been carrying. The other side of your financial abundance equation is generating more money. When you put your energy towards it, you'll often find new ways to do so. If you're working, this can be achieved by negotiating a raise at your current position. Consider applying for a promotion or a new job, taking on a side gig, or educating yourself on a new topic or skill with income generating potential. If you're an entrepreneur, look into raising your fees or prices, developing new marketing strategies, and expanding your product offerings, as well as other ways to increase your margins. Journal prompt. What was your family's relationship with money like when you were growing up? How has that affected your relationship with money? Ooh, that's a deep one. That's important, right? Because a lot of times, like, when we grow up in houses where, like, money is scarce, then we grow up with scarcity thinking and a scarcity mindset and a lack mindset, and then we just, like, think that we can't have money, or we think that money is bad, and so we don't make money because we think that we can't, or we think that it's bad. Positive affirmations. So the affirmations here are: I love myself, I choose love, brave, beautiful, worthy, grateful, healthy, and happy. And it's 41. I like to sing about the moon and the June and the moon. It's equal to everything on you. I love to sing. Okay, positive affirmations. I speak to myself with love and compassion and extend it to all those I meet. Love yourself and speak to yourself as if you are the love of your life. Write yourself a love letter. Witness your beauty in the mirror and acknowledge it aloud, or take note of positive compliments you've received in recent times. Use these beautiful words to create affirmations that support and uplift you. Make speaking to yourself with love a daily practice. This practice requires a deep level of compassion for yourself, and keeping your internal dialogue positive can be challenging at times. Set up your phone background with a positive quote or inspirational message. Write empowering statements on sticky notes and put them around your house. Before you know it, everything around you will be reflecting this positive vibration.
Say sweet things to others. Share heartfelt compliments with your friends and family. As you infuse yourself with love through positive affirmations, you radiate positivity out into the world and receive more love and positivity in return. This works. I swear to you, I swear on it. I started doing positive affirmations and telling them to myself in the mirror about 10 years ago, and it is something I recommend everybody does. I tell like saying them is very powerful, but this what I'm going to tell you, it probably is going to feel weird when you start doing it and sound weird, but it works and it is so powerful because, like I said before, I don't know if it was in this group or another group, your eyes are very powerful, right? So if you can stand in the mirror and look yourself in the eyes and say, I am beautiful, wow, I'm so beautiful, and really just feel that and allow it to come through, it will change things. And at first, if you have a hard time with that, with not seeing yourself as beautiful, you might have a hard time believing it. You might even have a hard time saying it without like laughing or straight face or even saying it at all out loud. Like you might start saying it in your mind while looking at yourself. But the more you do it, the more it changes things, and the more it changes your programming in your mind. Because we are programs. I don't know if it was this group or another one, but we are technology. We're spiritual technology, and so we receive upgrades and downgrades, and we receive programming from all the things around us that we're doing and seeing and consuming. And so if we're consuming things that tell us that we're ugly, then we're going to believe that we're ugly. So we need to take that extra time to sit into ourselves and tell ourselves, actually, no, we're beautiful, and reprogram that in our brain. Same thing with being smart, funny, being abundant, all of that. All of it. All of it. Alright, 54. Watch a movie. 67. 69. Huh? There's nothing on the page, but I like the number. It's a naughty number. Okay, 54. Watch a movie. I am worthy of relaxing. That's the mantra. Movies are a beautiful way to escape into fantasy, slip into another culture, or try in a different point of view. They can be the perfect indulgence when you need a timeout, a perspective shift, a deep belly laugh, or a good cry. Plan a night to watch a movie by yourself and journal about how it makes you feel. Treat yourself to a solo date night and at the movie theater. You are worth it. Organize a themed movie night with a loved one or group, and step out of reality and into the story together. The journal prompt is, what is your favorite movie from childhood and how does it make you feel? And the last card is Beauty Ritual. Huh, look at that, we opened right up to the page. Beauty Ritual. I am beautiful inside and out. I am beautiful inside and out. Somebody in this group is having a hard time with self-image, and I'm so sorry that you're struggling with that and that people made you feel that you're not beautiful, because you are very beautiful. So whatever makes you feel like you're manifesting your most beautiful self is worth putting energy towards. Plan a beauty ritual that feels sacred and indulgent. This, honestly, when you start doing this, oh my god, it's life-changing, right? So my beauty ritual, I have a couple of them, but one that I do daily. Oh, did my phone die? No, okay. So one beauty ritual that I do daily, that's part of my skincare routine, right? So I take a shower, and then I do my face serums and face lotions, and I have a fan, and I'm very, very extra about it. There's a video on YouTube where I walked through and did like a spiritual talk or a chat. I don't remember what we were talking about. I think it was like mental health and emotional health and spiritual health. But anyway, so I do that, right? I do my face first, and then I do baby oil that I have like oils put into it with intentions, and I have lotion that I have oils and intentions put into it. So I do the baby oil, and then I do the lotion, and I massage it into my body and my skin, and I just soak it up, and I play, I have a mantra that I play, and I say the mantra as I'm doing it, and I just visualize all of these things, and I tell myself how beautiful I am. It's amazing. I love it. It's one of my favorite parts of the day. So Set an intention for your ritual and stay in a mindful state throughout the experience. If other thoughts and distractions enter your awareness, gently let them go and redirect your focus to yourself. By being intentional, you can turn a face mask, the application of makeup, or even something as simple as your daily shower into a sacred experience. Beyond that, look for ways you can create the time and space to have that special beauty treatment. Consider how you would adorn your body and express your unique essence. For example, dye your hair a funky color, wear new jewelry, or get a tattoo. These are all things I've been wanting to do lately. I've been wanting to dye my hair. I've been trying to stay away from it though because I don't want to bleach it. I'm gonna find something to bleach it with. They have that, what is that, no bleach? I'm researching that. Journal prompt. What could you do to make your daily beauty routine feel more sacred? Right? Like I said, like how I do with my skincare routine, with all the mantras and the oils that I put in with the intentions. Little things like that where you just make it all about you for those 5 minutes, it changes things, and all it took was 5 minutes. And if you're already doing that, if you already have a skincare routine, you're not adding any time to your day or your routine. All you're doing is adding that intention into it. So thank you for choosing you, and thank you for trusting me to guide you, and also thank you for being open and to receiving and being here with me for this experience of my first read that I did for YouTube. I used to do readings on a random all the time, so I'm not new to doing readings online, but doing it on YouTube in this kind of a format is new for me. Spirit's been wanting me to do it for a while, and I actually filmed like 2, but then like got self-conscious and like had distractions come up during them, and I was like, oh, see, I can't post it. There's distractions in it. I could have just edited the distractions out, but whatever, you know. So I'm finally doing it, so thank you for being here with an open mind and an open heart and receiving that. And thank you for trusting me to help guide you and bring you these messages. I'm going to go relax and hang out inside and allow everything to integrate. I hope you have a great day and enjoy the rest of Mary Magdalene.